There's a fucking bus going by. Stop learning, you fucking children. What do you need to learn? I'll teach you. It's all economics and politics. I have a degree, I swear. Fascism. Yes, the bad ideology. In a lot of pop culture, fascists are portrayed as the bad guys. And that's because the children of the people who went and fought the Nazis went on to be in Hollywood just around at the time of the Hollywood boom and the start of the Hollywood golden age. So hating fascists is pretty ingrained in our society. What about fascism in America? Yeah, we're talking about these guys. All right, so the American Fascist Party. Now, I don't actually really care about getting their name right, but yeah, these guys are the American Fascist Party. They are complete and total fascists in every single way possible. You guys know I love free speech. We love free speech in this house! I love free speech. However, I do not feel comfortable with these guys having the audacity to walk around during the daylight. I will say it's very nice of them to wear their uniform to work. That way, next time they show up, we can identify them and show them why Uncle Sam took a vacation to Germany from 1940 to 1945. Now, I'm going to be real. Do I think these guys pose an actual threat? No, not at all. These are just a bunch of cosplayers. However, I do think that they are causing some damage, and I will tell you why. The biggest problem I see with these guys is that they are clearly emboldened enough to actually be out in the open and show their message around. Now listen, I'm not saying that all people in the Republican Party are fascists, but what I am saying is that certain members of the Freedom Caucus have acted in a certain way that definitely aligns with some of the views and goals that these organizations have. Do I think that these people are inherently fascists? No, but are their goals and similarly aligned with those who are? Sometimes, yes. It's important to remember that the word fascist can be used to justify a witch hunt, just like communist or anarchist. And it's important to remember that there is a big difference between Republican conservatives and fascists. Some people are Republican conservatives, and that's okay. And listen, I'm not one to tell someone what ideology they can and can't have. However, das ist Juden, so I'm just going to be real for a second. If you're actually a fascist, that shit is cringe and fucking ridiculous. None of it's real. It's all role-playing. It's role-playing for no one. So I'll say this again. These guys up here who demonstrated in DC, they are not that big of a threat. However, the bigger problem at hand is that they feel empowered to be out here doing these kinds of demonstrations. Now, again, this isn't me labeling every GOP member as a fascist at all, no. But again, I will say, certain members of the Freedom Caucus have acted in a certain way that, whether intended to or not, have aligned them with the American Fascist Party. Now, they can work to change this. They can denounce these groups. They can get on stage and do it publicly, but some of them haven't and some of them won't. A lot of times the news media will cut this two different ways, right? Either they're completely villainized because they won't speak out against it, or they're turned into a martyr because they don't speak out against it, and they're told about how this person is standing up to the woke left mob and not just kowtowing to any demand they have. What is actually going on is that those people have realized that it doesn't matter if the publicity they get is negative or positive. Most Americans agree that they don't want to live under an authoritarian style government. But the problem is they haven't figured out where that line is, and they're still arguing about it. And I'll be real. I'll be very real. The only way this changes is with us. The conversations have to change. The dialogue has to change. And truth be told, we have to change. We fought a war so we didn't have to become fascist. And it's time we fucking remember.
Listen, we had a rough couple of months. The White House, whoever the fuck is going on, but it don't matter.